All right, you AMDXers, listen up. On the last video, I mentioned the tone control wasn't working on this radio. So I went in with my own meter, and I did some tests, and looked around at the capacitors I had changed, and I'm like, this tone control should do something. It's five positions, 4 positions, and I'm looking at the schematic, and I noticed that there's a feedback from the 500 output tap. See, this is a mousetrap. This is what you get when a guy that designs an automobile designs a radio. The guy that designed this, Lowry is his last name, whatever. He designed Studebaker cars, which were made originally in Canada and the United States. But he did everything weird. All right, this whole radio is weird. So in here, there's 3 terminals, and you got to hold this open, and you got to put the wire under a screw terminal. It's really stupid. Now, a lot of the radios on eBay are missing this mousetrap, so it wouldn't be original. I want to keep this on here, so when I die and they throw this radio in the dumpster where it belongs, it'll be original. So it's got 3 terminals. It's got ground, it's got 500 ohms, and it's got 5,000. Well, normally, that speaker in the background here, that has a transformer in it, and I usually put it from ground to the highest output. Well, this radio is not a normal radio, as we now know. It's cult following. Oh, it's designed by a guy that did the Studebaker, and he did engines for Pennsylvania Railroad and all this other stuff. Yeah, he's a designer. He put something like this on a radio. So anyway, I put my trusty dusty homemade transformer speaker from ground to 5,000, which I normally do. Well, you got to have from ground to 500. That'll work. The tone control gets the feedback from the 500, and that's the 2 connections that'll give you the tone. So there was nothing wrong with the radio. I just hooked the speaker between the 2 points. Now, you'd never expect that. Normally, that doesn't happen. Well, you're not dealing with a normal person that designed this radio. I think the other engineers that were helping him just wanted to make it more dumber, just to make a running joke about the guy. I don't know. But anyway, so the tone works, and I think it has to do with this had a matching speaker you could buy for even more money, and that, I believe, is a 500 ohm, not speaker, but 500 ohm speaker box with transformer. So I just want to show you, whenever I find something that I've never seen before, and I think you might want to see it, and explain it to you, and I'm explaining it to you. The next thing I have to do is the control right here. I think it might be the frame. No, not the frame. This control is to zero out the S meter. That's tomorrow's project. See, each day I pick something that doesn't work on this radio, and I work on it. I'll look at the schematic for a little bit and work on it, take some readings, make a decision, and usually I find it. But the S meter problem seems to be very common. It could, I don't know what it is. It could be this control, but this control does zero the meter out. But who would think that the tone control would only work on 2 terminals? You got another terminal, you got ground and 5,000, but when you turn the tone control, it's a wafer switch. It doesn't affect the audio. Now maybe that's so you come off the back to headphones or something, or maybe that is the headphone tap they let you have. I have no clue. I think that's it. All right, that's it.